Hello, right, we're going to have a look at Google Sites and how to set up a little website for yourself for your portfolio. This is intended to be a portfolio for university, but you can also use it for employment as well. Um, I've had a look online at the sort of latest guidance on how to set these up, but this is also coming from experience from previous years. So I'll try and run through this really quickly. 10 to 20 pieces of work through 2 to 4 projects. So you don't want to be putting 100 pictures on there. They can, by 15 images, they'll get a good idea of you as a person. They've got a lot of them to go through as well. So just make their life as easy as possible. Show the creative journey. They're not interested in just final outcomes. They want to see if you're a person that can think through problems. So I would have a variety of like sketches and ideas, then how it develops, and then the outcomes at the end. Make sure there's a narrative. You don't want to just put things in at random. You want to be able to sort of take them on this little journey. And also, you can put text in, but keep it really, really brief. They may have a few hundred of these to go through. A sentence is fine. I would put, for instance, this is an outcome for a project based around global warming, and it is a branding exercise or something like that. Really simple, to the point, nice and clear. So let's get on and try and do one of these websites. So first of all, you'll need to have a Google account. I've managed to have mine through my actual work email. So if you don't have one, you might be able to set one up through your student account. You've got these little buttons here which take you through to all the different areas. This is Google Drive, just storage basically. And in order to get stuff onto your website, you need to sort of ingest it into the storage. So I've just dragged and dropped some images on here. Let's hope this loads. It won't now. Okay. Oh, I'll double click it. There you go. So I've got just some different images just from stuff I've done. And let's say I want to put this on my website. So I've dragged them in, all ready to go. And now we'll go across to Google Sites. So you'll sign in again. And if you can see you've got this thing here where you can go back to the drive if you want. But all my images are in there. I'm going to start a new site. You can do a blank one. You have got different templates you can go. I'm just going to click on portfolio. Now it's a little bit rubbish, with this stock photography and things. So first of all, stick your name in. And we'll call this, we'll call it portfolio. So all of these text boxes, we can move around wherever we want. And as you can see, you've got these vertical lines which help with your layout. So if you wanted to move it up to down there, same with the images. There you go. You've got a bit more control of the images about where they go. You can change the size of them. Oh, in fact, sorry, this is cropping, but it's pretty good because it will adjust your picture without stretching it or anything like that. So that's great. If you want to get rid of it, just get rid of it. So let's do this. Now, one thing that's pretty good, if we go to themes here, they do have different font styles that you can just grab. So let's choose Diplomat, and you can change classic, light and heavy. Let's do light, and we can change the colors of the fonts. Now you can do anything you want, but I would go with these preset ones because they're obviously designed to go well together. So I've got my name, portfolio, selected work. I think that's probably good enough. And we've got loads of different boxes here. This one's important. Your contact details. You can put your phone number on there, anything like that. Actually, I'm going to put in an image on here, I think. So I'm going to go insert, images, select. This will select from my drive. So I want this to be my sort of header image. Insert that, drag it up. There. So portfolio, selected work. I'm going to center align this. And like I said, we can click on that, get rid of the presentation. We can add stuff here. So let's add some images. Let's do one and some text. So I'm going to drag this in. Click on this plus, select image, and I'll have this picture. Insert that. So flat redesign. A simple redesign in Maya. Obviously, write something more interesting than that. We can change all this. Can you see it all sort of? Yeah, that looks a bit rubbish, but you know what I mean. We can keep adding sections. So we'll get another content block. We can have an image carousel, which is quite good. So I'm going to click on the image, select images, and I'm going to choose these cities because they all go together quite nicely. Click insert. There you go, and it inserts it underneath there. Make that a bit bigger. And when we preview this, you can actually click through those. So again, we can put more text underneath here. Probably something underneath there. Text box, yeah. This is a city project. I'm sure we can nick this title. In fact, go here and go title. So can you see you're getting quite a lot of it's all flowing quite nicely, all the colours and stuff like that, apart from this stupid thing at the start. Ooh, that's a little bit better. But can you see it's just messing around with it, dragging stuff where it needs to go. These guidelines are actually really handy. This is the type of stuff you'd use to set up a magazine or something like that. So that is about it really. Feel free to have a good look around. Oh, I'll tell you what, let's do, we can add another page if we want. So we've got an about page at the moment, which we get to up here. So we can go to the about page. And again, you can swap all this stuff out. You could put your CV on there if you really wanted to. Project page. So this could be, you don't really need it, you know, we just really need a home page and maybe an about page, but you could keep everything as it is. Let's just insert a YouTube video. YouTube. We'll have the animations that we did the other year. Click insert. So if you've got any animations or anything like that, they'll come through on there. So you just need to play around. So let's publish, no, in fact, let's preview this first. So we can click preview. And this is what it's going to look like. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's go on the carousel. Fine. Don't need any silly fancy effects or anything. Just work on the spacing. This is a bit large really, but and we've got the YouTube video.
Somewhere right now.
So there you go. So once you've finished that, we should be able to publish it. So we'll click publish. Publish to the web. You've got a web address, and it'll have the sites google.com. And if you want, you can keep it off search engines. But that's about it really. It's really straightforward, really streamlined. So yeah, I hope that was helpful for you. Bye bye.